Hello everyone. On a great journey again today. It's like November 8th, 7th, 10th, somewhere in there. Whopping 44 degrees. Very excited today to be able to get back out there, try to get as much done for the year ends. Very bright out. Last hunt, and the hunt prior to that, came out pretty good, I think. The spoon was an incredible find for me. All of my finds are something. I know every time that I've been fortunate to find something, I always wonder what's behind that. That's obviously why it says detecting history on my channel, because that's what I can't help it. I have to know. I think through time, most of you will get that. Over the winter, I plan on doing a 2015 and 16 wrap up, including a 17, to kind of give an idea about myself and how this all took place. And, I'm trying to find ways so people kind of understand why I have to do what I have to do at each one of these spots. And then there's other spots, like when I start doing these fields, I'll be digging just like the next person. But I end up in the oddest places. I have ended up in rock quarries. My greatest find was in a rock quarry, in the sense of turnout. And this one, Farmer Pines, I think is gonna take that with no problem. But it's not a one day or a 1 week thing. This is gonna be probably, if I was to guess, 3 to 5 years. But I just want to get as much out as I can and save that history before it's gone. As I said before, they're always building, so I don't want to lose it. And at the same time, I have so many others that I have to do. So you gotta do whatever you can. But and the depth, I'll figure it out. I think I'm pretty close to figuring it out now, and then there's another thing thrown in the mix. Coffee break. Excuse me. But it's a revolutionary site. I don't know if it was a regiment, person that was in the regiment that lived there, or if it was an outpost for the Highland side of it, or if it was a fort and then became a house. But that's what I'm hopefully going to figure out. But I've spent at least, I would say, 6 months here, maybe more than that, for this reason. On the surface, I found a ton of stuff. 12 to 16 inches down, I found a ton of stuff. 34 inches down, I found some stuff. So, that fireplace I found in my last video explains a lot to me on what this is and how it was laid out. And then I am in the foundation of it. It was never a house, it was a cabin site. It was a starter home, fort. The layout I'm gonna map out so I get an idea. And then I'll be able to put two and two, because it can also be a place where they stayed in the safe zone, like they did in the Saratoga battlefield when the enemy was coming across the river. They had trenches and stuff made, so it could easily be that. Either way, it's going to be a historical site, and I'd really like to save as much of it as I can and hold as much of it in my hand and be able to look back in time at it and say, you know, that work was worth every day, every minute that I did it. So I hope that helps with the new people that are to my channel. Episode 3 up to present day, for the most part, are all from this property. So if you want to know about it, start at the beginning. That's what I do on people's channels that I want to learn about. I go right to the beginning and I start from there. I don't have a ton of videos out yet. So I'll see you at the first find. Hi guys, I'm at my first find. I've been at it for a few hours now. Got a hold like there. I'm all over the place today. Just checking new things out. I did one here. And then one under that tree. And now I am under this monster. Just so you can see how big I'm talking here. This is my hand. Pretty big. This is a big one. But it had really good signals, so I had to try it. But nothing too major panned out. So hopefully it picks up. But I can't complain even if the day ends with what I found, because I got a gorgeous part of a shoe buckle. It was way underneath the roots. Gorgeous color, had all really amazing ornate design on it, but it's so old and it's been in the same place for so long that it's just falling apart. Got another piece of that pottery that I always look for when I get near those coins. Got a little blue pottery, some of the brown. Just, you know, parts and pieces. Here's a oyster shell. Of course, stuff that they ate. So, I needed to get that tree out of the way because the signals are good in there. I'm going to run the detector over it really quick and see if I get any other signals. But this is where the, right through here is the original foundation. What they would have done was put them up on blocks or on rocks on the corners. And then they would have taken all of the other rocks and filled the spots and keep the animals out. That's a spot where it's 34 inches down, where I kept finding coins all the way to the bottom. Fork, all kinds of great stuff. That was a great area. This is a pile of the pottery that I have to remove. Just to give you an idea. Glass. I want to take this out of here. I got a few of these. Here's my other one. That's what I'm looking for right there. This is what they would have put the coins in and then buried them. Put that in a chest. So, anyways, So that's where I'm at. Hopefully it gets better than this. It's a lot of work for a shoe buckle, but I'll do it. So if I find anything, I'll see you at the next. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the sniffles. 40 degrees tends to do that to you. I'm gonna get ready to fill the hole in. I scanned it with the detector. Nothing. Not saying 30 inches down there isn't something, but I don't think so in this area because it's the outer wall. And the fireplace was located right there. That rock, that big one right there is from it. It's got markings on it. I don't know if it's from the plow when it was coming through or what. I don't even know if you guys can see them. But that's what it looks like. But they definitely worked it to fit it in there. But anyways, so I'm getting ready to fill this hole back in, and I ran the detector across this pile, and it went off very, very loud. So I smacked the detector down to make the mark in it, and then I ran that across. Right there, we got something. And we're gonna dig it together because the signal that I was getting was really nice, but I never found it, the true signal. So I'm hoping that's it. So let's find out what it is. Do you see it? I don't care if it's a coin or a button today. It's one of them days. And now I know what Kurt's always saying about, I'll take a button today. When you're out here digging that for hours, believe me, anything will do. So let's see what we got. It doesn't feel like a button to me. This went off at the 80 mark too. But yes, I do dig buttons that hit then. And we have some sunlight today, so why don't we try to find a little spot here. Let's see what we got. I just dug I don't know if I released that video yet, but yes, I did. I just dug a 1697 King Williams III near this spot. Hopefully I'm doing this so you guys can see it. I'm not sure what it is. I'm trying. Well, let me see if I can wet it. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. It's funny how fast the sunlight disappears on me here. See if I can get another spot. I'll do my best to see if I can show you, but it's a bus facing left. See it right there. I'm not sure if that's a King George. It looks like a back's really smooth. I think it's just going to be one of them deals that I'm going to have to do some work on it at the helm. at the house and see if I can get any more off of it or not. But it looks like could be a King George II halfpenny. So, there it is. I'm gonna keep going for now, and you know, I'll post a picture or show it at the end of the video, whatever it is. I'll get it identified, and I'll see you at the next. Okay guys, that was where I've been most of the day. It's all filled in now. That's where the coin was. Shoe buckle, pottery. I'm just kind of fooling around with some signals. And I came back to where I dug that 34-inch hole. And what was funny is I found these pottery pieces in there. They were on the right. And I know when I did this area that it's only a couple inches to the right or to the left, as when I dug here, this was a hole, this was a hole, everywhere there were rocks is a hole. And when I went from this hole entering into where this rock is, I had found 2 or 3 coins 34 inches down. Just to give you an idea, they're not far apart sometimes. But anyways, so as I was digging down trying to figure out where this signal is, which I never did find it, some black, you know, that black wood I'm always looking for. As I'm shaving the hole, I saw some. So I knocked some out, and all these signals went off. And as you can see, there's an oldie nail. I was way down in there. I can tell you how far. Let me put this nail away before I lose it. And of course all the soil right now is loose. I'm already probably 30 inches down on this one. Now I'm just taking from the sides. Well, it's right around 15 inches or so. So anyways, but there's more signals. There we go. There we go right there. So, let's see what we got. Another nail. That's a great sign. I know people hate nails, but for this place, that means follow them. Because I've dug so many already out of here that it means it's a fresh spot for me. There's another signal. Right there's one. This place is loaded with them, so I'm probably going to start a new hole here. So let's see what this is. Shut it. You're screwing me up here. Oh, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Here we go, here we go. See, people? When I cut down through, that's what was there. Those pieces of white pottery were right on the side. That looks like an edge. That is. Do you see right there? That's a button. I can see the shank. Oh, look at this. Oh, man, yes. You know what that is? I do. That is a turned convex, let's see, concaved, take a pick, 1750 error, Tomback. Sure is. Let me quiet this thing down. So, here we go. Let me just make sure there's no other signals in there. Oh, there's that wood. You're not going to see it probably. That just went off. You'll get a lot of the where the nail had fallen apart. Oh, there we go. Come here. That was a good signal. Here we go. There's something right there. I'm gonna reach in there and make a mess of myself today. Trying to film this for you guys. Some of these things are little tiny lead balls or pieces of shit, pieces of nail that are that small. I'll get my magnet out in a minute. There it is. See? Little curved piece of nail. But there'll be pieces of lead that big in here. Really cool, but it sucks at the same time. I see pottery. This is going to produce. There it is, black. Here's the black wood I was telling you about. That is rotted wood. I know it looks burnt, but it's rotted. Oh yeah, there's definitely something in there. I can see the wood. I'll put the phone down in there. See the wood? Oh shit, is that a thing? See, I'm up here. I can't see down there. Looks like there's something. See if I can see that again. Looked like there was something up on that wall there. I'm losing so much freaking daylight. I'm gonna punch a hole. So, sorry for making you guys sick. Roller coaster ride. I'm gonna punch a hole. I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back. I punched a hole way down in there and got me a square nail. Excuse me, so far. Black wood pottery, little pieces of pottery. Usually that means that it's like veins. It's really weird. But I'm not saying I'm not gonna open this up someday, because I'm going to. Because I know how these work. But anyways, I just got a signal. See if there's any others. Oh, hold it, hold it, hold it. Did you see it?
Right there.
Another one. Wow, that's a bigger one. Oh yeah. Look at the condition that beauty's in. How can you beat that? My gosh. Tombacks are an amazing invention back then, I'll tell you. Tomback material. Look at that beautiful thing. Yep, that's another one. I can tell you right now. That's 1750 right on through there. They made these. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a bigger one. Oh. What's that? What the freaking crap is that thing? What the? Dear. What the freak is that? I have no idea what that is. It was just sitting down there. Don't have this thing. Huh. Plastic? Well, there's no modern stuff here. I've never found anything modern here. Well, I'm not gonna bang on it. I'm gonna figure out what the hell it is. It's like it's copper colored. Wow, that is weird. Can you see that? Look at when I move it. Well, I do not know. But that's what we got so far. Make sure there's nothing else here. Oh, hold on. Here we go again. See what I mean? Is that a rock? Sometimes these go off. Goodbye. Oh yeah, here we go again. Could be a nail too. Hope I'm doing good with that, so you guys can see it. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! I hope you guys were watching that. Oh, I gotta be careful with that. Okay. Oh man, that's a pewter. Damn it! I hate it when they just show up like that. Out of everything you find, pewter's gotta be cared for the most. It's an old pewter button. So I'm gonna be careful with that. I hate hitting stuff. It could just fall apart. Sorry, folks. I'll try to aim this damn thing better. Yeah. Bones. I hate those. Yeah, let's test the wall. I would bet you that I could go 30 inches here. Over here. Since I did here. I'll bet you. But the tree is right here. This is my one with the black line. I found a couple coins sitting here on the ground. However far down, 1800s, 90s, straight bus, all kinds of stuff here. I'm impressed that this carried over, because I've been all over the place. So I'm going to check this a little bit more and then make a decision. So I'll see you at the next. Okay guys, time to do my wrap up. It's a pretty good day. As you can see, I got a shoe buckle frame part, most of it. The back's still on it. Let's see if I can show you the little hole right there. It's very fragile, you know, right from the rain going down the side of the tree. Excuse me. But gorgeous, turquoise blue, also fluorescent blue to it. This was all ornate, but fortunately time got it before I could. That's just a piece to it. I got this today. I still don't know what it is. I know it's not modern. Well, whatever it's made out of, it's not metal. It's very weird, very shiny stuff. Kind of cool. Not something I've ever seen before. Turn Tom back. It's gorgeous. Shanks right there. Love it. Another one. Bigger one though. Another tourney. There they are side by side. And I got a KG2. I don't know if you guys can see that well, but I think it's called a, well, I knew it a minute ago. Basically, it's a 1/2 cent. It's got the writing right there. Georgia's. And one of the two Roman numerals you can make out. And then it says Rex right here. It's hard to read. Unfortunately, not in great shape, but at least I got enough detail to identify it. She's right here. That's her head way up here. Her arms out there with the thing in her hand. The shield's right here. Staff goes right up through here. Almost got a year on it. But, you know, still a great find. Can't get them all out of the ground the way I'd want. But the most important find for me today is this. This is a Revolutionary War. I'm not gonna touch it too much because it's just too delicate. But it's a USA Revolutionary War Federal Troops button. Gorgeous, absolutely unbelievable condition. I mean, you know, for being pewter. So, what a great find. They really, I dug this, but I didn't No, I knew it was pewter. I knew it was falling apart, but I had no idea there was anything on it. I don't really want to touch it. Doesn't look like the shank is there, but you can see it's just falling apart. So I gotta seal it up before any more's gone on it. So that's a Rhode Island regiment, and now a federal troops button. So that's a good sign for me thinking that this might be more than just a house there. The buckles are really helping out a lot. Coins are definitely helping out, but these buttons are the biggest key so far. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot more there. So there it is. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next one.